Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Welcome to the Armory. Welcome to Full-Time Sports Network. Welcome to THFC. Welcome to X. Welcome to the North London Derby. Tottenham versus Arsenal. Don't need to say much more, do we? Let's be honest. It's North London Derby. Big up to Muns is already in the house. So day long intro again. Love you too, mate. Big up to the 40 people already watching. So these are the teams. We'll go through Tottenham's team first. You've got Spencer, Neville, Buller, Hunt, Nilden, Bartrip, Summonen, Spence, Rozzo, Naz, and Beth England. For Arsenal, you've got Van Domselaar, Fox, Williamson, Catley, McCabe, Volti, Little, Marione, Marnham, Ford, and Rousseau. So yeah, fourth against seventh, I think Tottenham are. But that kind of goes out the window. Let's be honest, goes out the window. This is North London Derby. Form means nothing. Squad quality means nothing. It's North London Derby. So it's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see how the team plays. Obviously, Rene is still the interim manager at the moment, whilst Arsenal decide what they want to do with the head coach. Obviously, Jonas resigned a good few weeks ago now, but Rene has come in and done a very good job. 4 wins from 5, 1 draw. So Rene's done very well. Obviously, annihilated Juventus in midweek, beat Brighton last weekend. So we're doing very well. Tottenham are Tottenham. They're always kind of a mid-table team in the WSL. So I think they beat us last season. I think they did. I'm not 100% sure. I think they beat us last season. But it's North London Derby, so literally doesn't matter how the form is. Doesn't matter that we've literally annihilated Juventus and demolished Brighton. Last 5 WSL results for Tottenham: 1 win in 5. So obviously Tottenham having a bit of a blip, but the 7th. So they're mid-table team. It is what it is with Tottenham, isn't it? Big up, mate. Hope you're well. I'm at Bromley for the Carlisle game at 3 p.m. Enjoy it. I hope you get the 3 points. I hope you. Big up to Wayne, who's in Arsenal wearing that bloody second kit again. I said, Wayne, I'll be honest. When the kit was released, the home kit, I did say there's too much white. This is why there's too much white. It clashes with your kit because it's too much white. So we have to go to our second kit. It's ridiculous. Tottenham are just Tottenham. Best way of saying it. That's all to say. I'm sorry, Tottenham fans, but Tottenham are Tottenham. They will probably perform today, knowing Tottenham, but then they'll lose their next game, which they probably should win. So, yeah, in the WSL, they are mid-table team. That is all they are. So, yeah, they'll probably win today, my luck. We beat you 1-0, the first team in the modern era of women's football. Hey, Bobby, big up, mate. Big up to Dermot. White London will sod off. I just don't. This is why I wasn't happy with the home kit. There was too much white. So as soon as we were going to play you, I knew we'd have to change into our away kit, which I don't agree with. We should be red and right against you guys. Simple as that. We allowed too much white on our home kit, which clashes. So it is what it is. I'm shattered getting up at 4 a.m. for the game. Not freak show that was on. Are you doing a stream about it? Because I really want to watch it. Because, yeah, I just don't understand how it happened. So I hope that you do a stream on it, because I really do want to watch your opinion on this. Because, yeah, I definitely have my opinion on it. North London, I don't agree with. No, I don't. But we're going to have to, because there is too much white on our home kit, which does clash. It's ridiculous. I find it stupid, but there we go. Anyway, Arsenal have got us underway. So Catley is at left centre back. This is a tactical change, so it allows McCabe more freedom on the left-hand side. So we kind of technically go to a 3 at the back with Fox, Williamson and Catley. An Arsenal throw-in early here. Throw-in finds Russo. Russo tries to... Oh, no, they did keep it in. Well done. The ball's with Williamson. No. My pleasure, mate. You know me. If I'm going to do it, mate. Oh, hang on. It's Russo. Goal! Early days, but...
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream.
1-0 to the Arsenal. 1-0. This is where Dermot now goes hiding. Where did that go? There it is. So 1-0 to the Arsenal. I'm way ahead of the scoreboard. I don't know how I'm way ahead because I should technically be a little bit behind it, to be honest. But let's just change that because the time wasn't on there. Right, there we go. That's better. Great score, by the way. Great finish as well. Big up to Brenny. En route to Dublin for a family do. Enjoy. Be safe as well. I did a review this morning on the Real Fight. That was Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano. That had to play second fiddle to it. I only gave quick thoughts on it. Okay. I'll quickly tune into that then, mate. Dermot saying hello to Wayne and 1-0 already. Yeah, great finish. How you doing? Big up to everyone asking how everyone is doing. Two and a half minutes in, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Good start from Arsenal as well, to be fair. But this is very early, you know. There's a lot of match still to play yet. So I'm not going to get carried away saying that's it. But this is where we struggled last season against you guys. We just couldn't put the ball in the back of the net. Definitely would create many chances either, to be fair. I wouldn't say it was a smash and grab because you did deserve the win, but yeah, we were just really wasteful last season under Jonas, and Jonas was in this job way longer than he should have been, in my opinion. But confident start. At least we lasted longer than 23 seconds this time, says Wayne. Not too romantic. Hope you get work better soon, Dermot. Best description is both would be arrested if it happened on the street. Mike did it for money. He was never a challenge at 58 years old. Jake used movement and activeness. That's what happened. Fair enough. I always thought it was going to be a draw anyway and go on to points. I never thought there'd be a knockout. Goal kick taken by Tottenham. Ooh. No foul. Catley tries to find Russo. Oh, Russo, very good little first touch there. Russo is on the run. Can Russo cross it and find forward? No, she goes back though. Here's Caldente. She has Mariona on the back of the shirt, but I love calling her Caldente. It feels right to say Caldente. Caldente. Right, here's Marnham. Over to Ford. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, great tackle. Out for a corner. Good challenge there by Nildon. Oh, great little touch there and that challenge by Nildon. Gets that wrong, and that's a penalty all day long. So just over 5 minutes played. Big up to the 100 people currently watching. Okay, whips it in. Good corner, dangerous corner. Bonty, it goes through to Spencer. Jake Paul, as much as BT Disney, so he's very clever and smart, knew what he was doing, choosing this fight. Mrs. Dream and Mrs. Trump put me on a 7-day ban. It's only for the right reasons, Dermot. Only watch highlights, felt sick to stomach. Fair enough. I haven't watched any of it. I've just obviously read about it last night. Well, early hours this morning. Here's Tottenham on the attack. Try to fight Beth England. Goes out. That should be a goal kick. Yeah. Arsenal's just passing it around at the moment. Volti back to Van Domselaar. Here's Neville. Good quick challenge there by Volti. That's what I've noticed about Arsenal since Jonas has left. We seem a little bit harder to get past and harder to pass through, which is very nice to see now. If Jake KO'd him and other way around, then media would stand on their soapboxes. Yeah, 100%. So went how I expected. Snooze fest all the way to the points. How the hell are you? Jake jab his head off. That's it. Unfortunately, these freak shows will continue. Yeah, 100%. Chris Jake Paul would not last 5 minutes with a real fight. Put him in there with a Fury or AJ or someone who will kick his sorry ass out. But yeah, 100%. It was just, I will agree with what Chris said. Freak show. That's all that was last night. All to do with money. It was weird because it was on Netflix as well. I don't know what other streaming things it was, but it was on Netflix. And I was like, why is it on Netflix? Of all the things to have on Netflix, a boxing fight. Weird. It's weird. It was so weird that it was on Netflix. It really was. So weird. 9 minutes in, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Feels very wrong seeing white and blue and then black and white. It's just, no. We've got to make sure we don't put that much white on our red shirt next season. Just feels wrong. Because the weird thing is Tottenham have got to wear their away shirt when they play at home or our home, which is weird. The movement's much better as well under Rene. The passing's a bit faster as well. There's no like, oh, I'm going to just dwell on this. I'm going to decide, what am I going to have for my dinner tonight? You know, they're moving, they're passing, they see an open pass. It's good. Oh, miscontrol there by Little. Tottenham got the ball back. So all that slow progression from Arsenal has been wasted. Caldente as well. Oh no, well done Tottenham. Tottenham won that back from Caldente. Caldente did win it, and now Caldente gives away a free kick. Carl Froch and Tony Bellew, who were against it and retired Jake, wouldn't want to fight them. Yeah, 100%. Nothing changed really, man. It was still okay. Oh. Well, to be fair, you beat us last season, so it was a good performance by you last season, to be fair. I did give you credits. Obviously, I very harsh on Arsenal because Arsenal were really annoying me last season, but still a good performance by Tottenham. I wouldn't say this is a bad performance by Tottenham yet. It's just a much better Arsenal performance. I know you'll disagree with me regarding men's, but when it comes to women's, there is quite a gap between the two of us. Tottenham are getting better, but there's still quite a big gap, if I'm honest, between the top four in WSL and the rest. There is quite a big gap in quality. It's very similar to Scottish Premier League, where there's the top two and then the rest. You can kind of see the quality difference. But Tottenham did very well last season, very well. But Arsenal were just really off it, really badly. But still, Tottenham still had to perform well to get the win. Bum, 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 bum. 12.5 minutes played. That goes out for an Arsenal throw. I feel Spurs will explode this season. I can feel it. Please stick with Ange, says Dermot. I think just with the way that Ange is and the way that he coaches and the way he sets up his play, I think there's going to be some great games. There's going to be some horror shows. And that's the problem. Ange doesn't have a game plan to. You saw it at Celtic and you get away with it at Celtic because Celtic are Celtic. You could literally tear teams apart in that league. Premier League, you kind of need a bit of a plan B and a plan C, if I'm honest. And I'm the same about Arteta. I think Arteta's only got a plan A, and when it fails, we all notice it. I think that's where Ange needs to just change a little bit. Just have a plan B sometimes. Because he will have great games, and there'll probably a good chunk of games where you might win. But there will be definitely some bumps in the road, in my opinion. Michael all the way through just looked like he had nothing apart from slapping Jake at away. Well, he's 58. At the end of the day, he's 58. I wasn't expecting anything really from Mike. Oh, hang on. Oh, what a great block that was from Nilden, because that was going to be 2-0. Great cross by Russo there, by the way. She needs to be credited for that. Yeah, she's just one proper punch by Mike Tyson, prime Mike Tyson. Jake's out cold. Let's be honest. Jake and his influence is good at being white. Yeah, well, People seem to love that. That's the ones that get popular, isn't it, on whatever social media platform it is. You wind people up and you get popular for it. Yeah, 100%, mate. It's just madness, isn't it? How did it even happen anyway? How did Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson even happen? Did they upset each other on X or something? I can't even imagine how that even got set up. It's really weird. Obviously, I'm old enough to remember Mike Tyson as a boxer, but what I know him after that is The Hangover. I'll be honest. Wasn't the greatest fan of him as a boxer, if I'm honest. Oh, hang on, he's Fox. Offside. Offside. Right, throwing for Tottenham. Okay, I'm trying to find Russo here. Neville gets back to Spencer. And Tottenham kind of clear it. Playing out from the back. And it goes out for a throw into the Arsenal. Here's McKay. Brilliant cross. Oh, just misses Ford. Arsenal just passing it around at the moment. Is Marnham. One back by Tottenham. Here's Beth England. Trying to put through Naz here. Naz whips it in. Dealt with by Arsenal so far. Free kick to Arsenal. Rousseau's down. That is Rousseau. Back to Fox. And Fox goes all the way back to Williamson. Here's Little. Over to Catley. Here's Little. Here's Marnham. Goal!
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Marnham with the second. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big up to Temmie. You did chat pop pretty. Suddenly we were winning games and scoring goals once Jonas Togoyan was dismissed. He was holding us back. When he first came in, we were playing really good football, really entertaining. For some reason, it's very similar to the men's. Just saying. But then he went more defensive. We were making more mistakes. Now Renee's coming as interim, and she's doing very well at the moment. And I'm today. Can't wait for to follow suit. We've got to wait and see. Obviously, I don't want Arsenal to go through a horrible fixtures where we lose and draw and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think he's going to last. I don't think he'll be here next season at this current rate, if I'm honest. But it's 2-0. Free kick to Arsenal. Foul by Spence. Surprised that's not. I was about to say, I was surprised that's not a yellow because she did foul Russo earlier. And that was another foul on Ford. Quite quick succession. Okay, so free kick to Arsenal. Can't say it's dangerous, to be honest. It's a bit straight as well. There's not been much curve on it. You're looking more at the back post for this type of free kick, if I'm honest, with a runner. Unless McCabe goes for it, but which she could do, to be fair, because she's got one heck of a pelt on her. But it's Marnham going to whip it into the back post, as I said, but too far. Too far it goes out. My grudge against Arteta increased when I discovered we have two players in the top 10 for chances created in Europe this season, Saka and Odegaard, and we don't have a proper striker up front. Yeah. Looks like we could be losing Saliba to Madrid. For me, would not surprise me. Would not be surprised me at all, mate. Younger generation like people like Jake, and fair play to these influencers. They get in paid for it. It's just not my cup of tea. Personally, it's not. No, I get it, mate. No, I get why people like them. It's the same as these, what's it, Sidemen or whatever it's called. Not my cup of tea at all, but I kind of get why people like it. But I just question, why is there a shop and food for a bunch of wind-up merchants. I can imagine, mate. Oh dear. I hope you both are okay though. All right, here's Catley, who's very much out of position right now. In fact, she's on the left wing. And Tottenham winning the ball back. Boxing as fast anyway, the match was scripted. For me, it was. Every Valon coach had headache tablets. No joke. God bless. Oh, God. All I can think of is only Fools episode. So I hope there's nothing wrong with the coach, to be fair. That is a long jaunt, though, from Carlisle. Free kick to Tottenham. Arsenal win the ball back. Williamson. No, Tottenham win it back. And Arsenal win it back. Beth's down here. Kind of saying it's a face, so... Trying to see. Oh, it was total accidental. So when Beth fell to the ground, I think she just hits Little. So that was a total accident. I said when I walked on this morning, this battery, I can imagine. Obviously, I know what you're doing it for, because obviously it's another stadium you can tick off your checklist, but I can just imagine your face on it this morning. I don't want to be here. Even for the driver. Our next sporting director better be a hit. Can't have a novice manager and a football director at the same time. Well, there's 12 on the shortlist at the moment, and 9 of them have got a mixture of experience. I think we're going to go for the right one, in my opinion, Timmy. I think we'll be fine. Oh, Michael Zorc. Okay. I'm trying to think who Michael Zorc is. Is that the one that's at... Which one's Michael Zorc? Okay, so we've got the Leverkusen one. Oh, that's Simon Ruffles, I think. Are you thinking of Simon Ruffles? I think his name's Simon Ruffles. Probably saying the wrong person now. I'm sure that's Simon Ruffles. Simon Ruffles or something like that. Rolfes. Simon Rolfes. Yeah, so Simon Rolfes is the one at Leverkusen. Michael Zorc is at Dortmund. We're looking at the one at Monaco. Real Sociedad. So there's some mixture of experience there. Confidence, to be honest, back-to-back wins away to Salford and Morecambe in the tainted trophy. Well, hopefully. Don't want Rosticki anywhere near the club. He has got experience at Sporting Prague, though. To be fair to him, so I can see why his name is mentioned, and obviously his name is in the hat. But I do think we're going to go for experience more than. But because Arteta's having a say, that's the bit that worries me a little bit, if I'm honest. I went for 1-0 win and Sam Lavelle to score the winner, and people started laughing because my criticism for Lavelle in past, but he's our best defender. You can change your opinion, can't you, Chris? It's amazing. Okay, corner to Arsenal. Mine, I'm going to take it. Very good corner again. These corners are amazing. And it's gone out for another corner. Alabi looks good, but his name means soup liquor in my native. Yeah, I can imagine why you wouldn't want him. Obviously, a good shout because obviously he's leaving. He's already announced that he's leaving next summer. But I'm going to guess that he will want Arteta to stay. That will be a big problem for me. I think he had something to do with Arteta very early in his career. So Alabe knows Arteta. So I hope that's not the case because I don't care if it all fails this season. He's got to go no matter what, and I hope he actually does resign himself, does the right thing, and just walks away. Right, I've got another player down here. I think it was a slightly high foot from Naz. I think. I think it's just the way that McCabe went down there, actually. Ooh. Good closing down there by Tottenham. They did fall. Yep. Turnover. However, Arsenal have got it back for now. Now they haven't. Here's Tottenham again. It was good closing down. I'm not gonna have a pop at Van Domselaar. That was just good closing down by Tottenham. And Arsenal got it back. I like the lineup. Was we gone for plenty of pace? Hallelujah. No Neil who turns like a lightweight cow. I predicted Xerxes would flop it in the Prem. I've been right so far. It's for me, Xerxes, because obviously Arsenal were very keen on Xerxes themselves, but I think we might see something different from him under the new coach. I think be interesting because there is something there. He's quite a raw talent. I just don't know. Some players just don't fit into certain leagues, do they? That's the thing. Carl versus Motive 2 wins. Carlisle. As soon as I got off coach, I went to a pub full of Bromley fans, but they were sound, to be fair. I wanted to get away. Oh, good shot there by Beth England. Great save by Van Domselaar. Let's just have a look at this. Spence, Beth England, great shots. Not sure if it was going in. Let's have a look. Good strike. Oh, yes, it was going in. Yeah, I get it. We actually still win the league, but we must go on a run of 20 straight league wins. Yeah, it ain't gonna happen. With the way that we play football, it ain't gonna happen. I haven't been entertained by us this season at all. Corner for Tottenham. Van Domselaar misses it, but Arsenal do clear it. But there could be a little bit of pressure here from Tottenham now. They could feel like a bit of confidence. Beffington whips it in, goes out for another corner. JJC and Tesco. Getting a meal deal. What's more likely, Arsenal to win their remaining games or Carlisle win their remaining games? Jeez, that's a tough one, isn't it? There's League Two. That's really hard to do consecutive wins as well. Oh, I don't know. I can answer that one if I'll be honest. We've had just one good game all season versus PSG. Shocking. I don't know, because the second half against PSG wasn't great, if I'm honest. First half, yeah. Second half, I wasn't impressed with the second half against PSG, if I'm honest. I want a 90 minutes from us. That's what I want. I want a full 90 minutes of just pure quality from Arsenal. You're right. Milton apparently was overrated trash. Yeah. Oh, Tottenham giving the ball away here. Is Arsenal on the attack? Little. Over to Ford. Oh, no. Russo with a little shot. Goes through for the goalkeeper. Yeah, that was. Best way in it, mate. Pub mill. Right, here's Caldente. Back to McCabe. Malnham. Faulty. Caldente. And Tottenham win it back. But give it away. Here's Williamson. I don't know what that was by Spence. What was she doing? So Catley whips it in. Oh. Why was she putting out? Oh, that was silly by Spence there, to be honest. That should be another yellow there for Spence, if I'm honest. Only came to, yeah, I know you did, mate. Don't blame you. Hopefully you get a good result for you. Since we spent close to nothing in the summer, why can't we sign Gyökeres in January? Gyökeres is not high on the list, mate, and I think we're going to go for a wide player, not a forward. If we lose, you can imagine me going on a coach saying, just wasting my time as expected. Oh, dear. Right, anyway, Free kick. Oh, tried to go direct there. Yes, I can imagine that's going to be a fun trip home. I wasn't shocked we won at Salford. Salford, who we expected to win the Carlisle way. Also, 12:30 kickoff can affect teams. Can. I don't like 12:30 kickoffs, if I'm honest. This one's not too bad. One, it's like 1:45. Eddie Snogo, 0 league goals for Palace so far, yet there were Gooners claiming he was good enough to win us trophies. He was even stuff. I hoped that he would do well at another club, but I knew he wasn't Arsenal level. But I do hope that he does well elsewhere. But yeah, he's not even. Mind you, Crystal Palace, to be fair, are struggling. It's just not clicking for whatever reason at Crystal Palace. I don't know why, actually. It's a bit weird because they've actually had quite a good summer with recruitment and stuff, but it's just not clicking at Palace at all. Because I think there's a couple of, well, yeah, maybe 2 or 3 players we'd actually take from Palace, maybe 4 actually, thinking about it. So they're not a bad team, but yeah, it is what it is. 2 ex-Carlisle players at Bromley, Brian Webster and Olamola. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, when I did the National League playoff, wasn't it? Mm. Written in the stars. It's not even a song, but it is now. No, here's Valenti. JJ prediction is very precise 2-0 Carlisle, both goals in the 45th and the 90th minute. I was like, no one's interested in what minute, just give prediction. He said they're perfect times to score. I don't know, sometimes they're not. Sometimes it can actually wake up whoever you've scored up against. Some people say it's like, that's a really great time for us to score. Sometimes I've seen that it isn't sometimes. It actually wakes up the opposition more. Here's Ford, low cross in, goes out for a corner. It's mad, isn't it? It's just that different people's opinions. For me, it's not guaranteed. It's a great time to score the 45th minute. Corner to the Arsenal. So going out for a corner or throw in? Throw in. Foul there by no. I think it was a total accident though there by Russell. I think it was literally a clang of legs, literally nothing more than that. He didn't do it on purpose. It was literally just. Yes. Oh, 100%. Yeah. But 45th minute, nah, not for me. Seen too many games of football where I've actually seen it be the reverse of that. Against McCabe, goes direct to the free kick, easily collected by Spencer. Got 2 minutes of injury time. Better go. I'll be back if we have 2-0 down. Thank you very much, Chris. Appreciate it. Big up to Peter saying hello, everyone. Hope we are well. Hope you're well too, Peter. Right, here's Ford. We're into the final minute of injury time now. Here's Naz. Slowing it down. Why is one just going for it then? Just want a free kick for Tottenham, but I would have just pelted at Catley there, to be honest. She was waiting for support, but oh, I'm glad, mate. I'm glad. All right, so free kick to Tottenham. This will be the final kick of the game, I'm sure. Well, first half anyway. Someone is going to take it. Dinks it in. It's going to look for a corner. Now, is there going to be time for this corner? I think this will definitely be the final play then. The ref's being really nice here by giving time for the corner. Simon, that was poor. And it's over by 0-0, and that's half time. Okay, we'll have a quick break, people. We'll be back though. There we go. I will be back shortly. Welcome back, people. Right, so obviously it's 2-0 to the Arsenal. Russo and Marnham with the goals. Stats-wise, 32% ball possession for Tottenham, 68 for Arsenal, 2 shots for Tottenham, 8 for Arsenal, 1 on target for Tottenham, 5 for Arsenal. Passing accuracy for Tottenham is 73% compared to Arsenal's of 88. 3 corners for Tottenham, 4 for the Arsenal. Let's have a look, see what else is important on here. Duels, Tottenham are doing slightly better with the duels, 57%, 63 on the ground. Arsenal are winning the aerial duels, 57. See what else. Ashley Neville was 100% with her tackles 5, which is fantastic. Most touches is Leah. Most touches is pretty much Arsenal, actually. You've got Williamson, Catley, Fox, McCabe, Little, Volti, which is obviously the way that we play. You can tell that. Caldente is the highest in forward wise. So yeah, decent so far. We're about 5 to 6 minutes. I've been watching the dance this week, been mental. Top players going out early, top players left is Littler, Anderson and Van Veen, who averaged over 100 in every game. Let's think after Van Gerwen. Mickey Mansell versus Martin Lukeman battling out tomorrow for a place in the final. No one predicted that start of the tournament. Chris did say Martin Lukeman is one to watch in the next 2 tournaments before the tournament, but he didn't mean to be on the brink of a final. I'm with Chris. I can't believe dart's not getting much more recognition at all. It's the best it's ever been in competitiveness. Yeah. Em went to Thursday night's game session, and yeah, definitely popular with all sorts of ages now. So yeah, definitely does need to be pushed out there more for me. It gets disrespected saying it's a pub game. Try to tell the pro players that who go all over the tour play at least 1,000 games a year. Well, exactly. Look, it's most of us have seen it in the pubs. But they are very good. You try do it. You try doing it. You think it's that easy. Really isn't. Obviously, tomorrow there's the Merseyside derby, Everton versus Liverpool. That's tomorrow. Chelsea versus Man City tonight at 5:30. There's a lot of derbies this weekend, I've noticed. It's a weekend of derbies. Big up to Geeks here tonight. Big up, mate. Come on, you gunners. Glad to see the ladies are continuing their run. Yeah, it's good to see it. There's good performance as well, to be fair, as well. So big up to Geeks. Hope you're doing well, my friend. It's only sport to watch at the moment. Yeah. Well, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, when's Las Vegas Grand Prix then? Oh, next weekend. For some reason, I thought it was this weekend. F1 is back next weekend. Made his own rules for F1 point scoring system. Interesting. I'll have to ask Chris about that. They better take the wild team to Dubai, but this time Arteta eats like half the Golden State. I think the only way that we'd go to Dubai again in January is if we lost to Crystal Palace, which I won't accept. Obviously, we're playing them mid-December at home. I will not take a defeat there. It's the only way I think we'll actually get a Dubai break, if I'm honest. Because I want to be in all the competitions, so I don't want to get knocked out early of any of them. So it should be moments away from the teams coming back out. It's not an awful performance by Tottenham, by the way, but Arsenal were just showing their quality, if I'm honest. Like I said, there is a gap in the WSL. The Arsenal ladies are coming out. Hang on, we made a change here. Because Kim Little was captain first half. Oh, okay, so Cooney Cross is coming on. That makes sense. So Cooney Cross is coming on for Little. Let's just make that change. I think that's the only change as well. I don't think there's been a Tottenham change. So I'm intrigued by that. I don't know if that means it's an injury to Little. She looked fine. Didn't notice her put up, if I'm honest. But you never know. Okay, so the game's got back underway. He said you should get a bonus point for qualifying on pole in sprint and race, and top 10 in sprint should get points 2 instead of top 8. Yep. And he protested to keep fastest lap bonus point 2. Yes. His sprint race points first 10 points, second 9, etc. You get the drift. And you said you get bonus point for fastest lap in sprint 2. He keeps keeping that. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Makes sense. It doesn't, if you're top 10 in the sprint, why are you not all getting the same points as you do in the race? Makes no sense to me. Yeah. Well done, Mr. Welch. That is a very good idea. Big up to the 230 people currently watching. Okay, here's Caitlin Ford. Oh, nice little turn of pace there. Oh, well defence by Hunt there. FIA needs a race to right. Let's get Welch in. Just get Chris to take over F1 altogether. It makes sense though. His scoring system does make sense. I've always felt that in the FIA and F1, there needs to be more former drivers. Very much similar to football, like getting more footballers involved in PMGL and all that kind of stuff, because you need some common sense sometimes, to be honest. These people that are making decisions don't play football. Some of them don't even like football. So what are they going to know about football? It's very similar to F1, I'm guessing, as well. Johnny Herbert is there at the moment. See, I've heard Johnny Herbert talk, and you can tell that I think he's forgotten that he was a driver sometimes, in my opinion. Doesn't fill me with much confidence. For me, there has to be more. And Johnny Herbert, for me, no disrespect, for me, wasn't the greatest driver. You need someone that's been there, done it. Thoughts on the Jesus plus cash deal for Isaac? Is that what they've been talking about? Jesus, for me, I think the best decision for Jesus would be go to Brazil. There was talk of him going to Palmeiras. They do have money now in Brazil, so it's doable. I don't see it happening. Isaac would have to push really hard in January to get the move. Next summer, possible. Also, Chris said he would get 2 new F1 teams in too, as the slots need to be filled. He's not interested in F. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, what was that team? Was it Andretti? The Andretti team. Yeah, literally what you said. Yeah, yeah. Andretti needs to be let in for me. I agree. No one's going to be able to afford him in Brazil. Palmeiras, to be fair, could. Especially when drivers are missing out on seats. Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of good quality drivers that we're going to miss out on because obviously we're promoting the youth, which is absolutely no issues with that. But there's some good experienced ones that we're missing out on. I don't think Danny Rick's got a seat for next season, has he? 50 minutes in. Yeah, I agree. The youth is fine. It's just people like Stroll and Zoo only there because of families. Yeah, Yeah, Stroll shouldn't be anywhere near it, if I'm honest. Zoo, yeah. Again, what's he actually done? He's just a driver that goes round and round. That's literally what he does. And Stroll is just an accident waiting to happen. Bit like Tsunoda, if I'm honest, as well. Tsunoda is just an accident waiting to happen. I want good quality drivers. I want good quality race. Obviously, we all have our favourites. We want certain teams to win, certain drivers to win. But I just want Ford. Oh, she pulled that. Oh, I'll be honest, a little bit soft, if I'm honest. So Claire Hunt's got the yellow. I think it was a pull off. I didn't think it was much, to be fair. Let's have a look. Need to see this again. So I didn't think it was a foul, to be honest. Oh, now I've seen the proper tug. Okay. I didn't see the tug at the time, that's why. Now I've seen the tug. Yeah, that was a yellow card. Okay, so free kick to Arsenal. And get knocked out in queue. Exactly. Yeah, 100%. He needs to go. Daddy in it, that kind of stuff. Don't like it. Should be there on talent and ability, nothing else. Nothing to do with money. I know why it's to do with money, but anyway, McCabe with shots. Easily saved by Spencer. Newey and Lawrence Stroll. That'd be interesting discussion. It'd be interesting to see what happens. Have they confirmed their drivers for next season? Aston. I don't know. I can't. I think most of them have, haven't they? Makes everyone more interested by having the drivers pick cars at random. Everyone starts on a straight line. Get a bowl and keys. Right, that's your car. Oh, if only. That would be quite funny, to be fair. Yeah, Alonso and Stroll, unless Lawrence sells shares. Okay. Oh, let's hope he sells shares. I'll just. He adds nothing. He adds nothing to the race, Stroll. Alonso does. I enjoy watching Alonso, even having his tantrum or having one of those races where you go, wow, great drive. But Stroll literally adds nothing. I just see his name just continuously drop, go down and down, sometimes out, occasionally goes up, and then goes back down. He doesn't really add anything. I never think, oh, he's in line for a podium. Go on, set Tottenham here. Beth England to take it. That was a horrendous corner. Tottenham have won it back, but here's Caldente. Good challenge. Tottenham win it back again. I remember 2007, Alonso won a GP. Him and Massa touched wheels, and Massa had tantrum at him afterwards. Alonso just celebrating. That's it. Alonso, he could either annoy me one weekend or just go, wow, good drive. But he always adds something. There's pretty much his name's mentioned, and you take notice of it. But Stroll, yeah. Yeah, I just don't. I don't like the situation. Obviously, he's there. He's there because of his dad. Let's be honest. There's literally no other reason why he's there. It's definitely not talent. Who's the other? It's another Canadian, wasn't it? What was his name? He drove for Williams. Was it last season or the season before? What was his name that drove for Williams? I'm sure he was Canadian. I'm pretty sure him and Stroll had a crash actually. But they're just some drivers you just think, nah. It's just nah. Shouldn't be there. Tottenham get battered even when they're home. Oh dear. I argue Hamilton shouldn't be there now, to be honest. He should retire. I don't like him at Ferrari. 100% agree with that. Ferrari are the team I've hated for the longest. Red Bull are now the team I hate, but I'll always hate Ferrari. But yeah, I don't like it. I like Lewis, but I can't like him that season, and it feels wrong. But I will not support Ferrari. It's a long-standing hatred. Long-standing. It's never going to change. Can't stand. Just can't stand the manufacturer. Big up to Paul G. Saying afternoon all. Afternoon, Paul. There we go. How have we been playing? Paul G, I'll be honest, I have no idea which team you support. So I'll describe both because I have no idea who you support. Tottenham have been all right. They've been decent. Arsenal have just been better in this game, if I'm honest. Last season, Tottenham played well. Arsenal were really off form last season when we played you and got beaten. But yeah, Tottenham have been all right, to be fair. I can't. No, Arsenal really made it free there. Yeah, to be fair, Tottenham have been all right. But like I said, there is a quite a big gap in the WSL between the top four and the rest. And I will be honest, Tottenham are not in Arsenal's league. This is not me being an Arsenal fan. It's just me being honest. Tottenham are a mid-table team. Simple as that, unfortunately. Recently read about what? I was wondering where you were going with that, Tebby. Hamilton will win races there, but won't win titles. Ferrari always mess up when it matters. So that's the bit that gives me pleasure. I will not celebrate a Hamilton win. I just won't. I will be a little bit happy if he stops Verstappen from winning, but other than that, I won't celebrate a Hamilton win. As much as it pains me, I'll be pretty much all George and Lando next season. Full on, if I'm honest. Is it Andretti that's going to Mercedes? I think it is, isn't it? Was it Andretti? No, what's his name? What's the young guy's name? I don't know what I'm thinking of Andretti, because no, that's the car, isn't it? What's his name? The young lad. Road will be unknown next season now with Newey gone. Yeah. Antonelli, thank you, Peter. Antonelli, yeah. I don't know what to expect from Antonelli. I don't know enough about him at all. But I'm going to guess that George will be quite clearly the number one there. These Spurs, Blue Star Chat, pretty bad. Don't bring trophies this season. It is on multiple channels. That's why we've got Tottenham fans in the chat as well. So, you know, makes it's a Tottenham game as well. So, and I will be honest, I'm never just going to go, oh, Arsenal have been fantastic, Tottenham have been poop. Tottenham haven't been poop, to be fair. Arsenal have just been better than they were last season. But Tottenham are looking decent, to be fair. Considering they're one win in 5, this is quite a good performance, to be fair, from Tottenham. It's just quality. Quality difference is quite clear. Wolf says he's the next big thing. I don't know enough about it. If Toto says it, then I'll believe him because I like Toto. But yeah. So Arsenal are making some changes soon. Right, here's Marnham. Poor cross by Ford. Fox trying to find Ford, but it goes out. Hamilton through tantrum at Russell getting more priority. Well, that's exactly. I don't know what the problem with that is. What else was he expecting? Of course, the money's going to go behind George now. It's pointless going towards Hamilton now. Right. So it's interesting to see what's going to happen here. So Blackstenius is coming on and Beth Mead is coming on. So Russo is off. Blackstenius is on. And Beth is coming on for... don't know, because they're showing the replay of the goal for Russo at the moment. Mead's on. Ford. Thank you. No, don't rush and tell me. Jeez. I think that is it. There's no Tottenham changes, I don't think. Doesn't shock me, to be honest, either, because obviously Tottenham don't have the fixtures like what we do, because obviously we've got the Champions League, Tottenham aren't in that. So it kind of makes more sense that Arsenal will make more changes, rest players when they can, for obvious reasons. Okay, so there's that. So I just had to change the teams there. I'm actually spot on time with the timer today, which is nice. Right, here's Marnham. Here's Caldente. Here's Baxtenius. 3-0.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream.
Baxtenius makes it 3-0. Yes. Get in there. Let's have a look. Chris expects to be Norris next season next and McLaren to run away with constructions as he thinks Red Bull are done in terms of competing for titles after this season. Hope so. He expects Verstappen to leave end of 2025, hopefully from F1. Sorry, I can't help it. I want the League Cup finals to be Arsenal Tottenham with a last-minute Saka dagger to the heart. More Tottenham tears. Oh, I don't know if I could cope with that though. Could you seriously cope with an Arsenal Tottenham final? And it's 0-0 all the way to the 90th minute. Any moment could literally give Tottenham a cup. I don't think I could cope with that. No. He said Aston Martin or Mercedes for Max, as Aston Martin will have Honda engine. Ooh, I was going to do this Tottenham substitution, and I'll talk about that because I'm not sure how I feel about any of that. Right, Artinen has come on. He's on for Hunt. Right, there we go. Right, let's get back to this one. Aston Martin. See, I'm a Bond fan. So I don't know if I'd want Max at Aston. And I like Toto. And again, I don't know if I could have Max there. Can he not just go to, like, I don't know, MotoGP or something? I don't watch that enough, so I don't care. Or Le Mans. Yeah, go to Le Mans. I don't watch that. 24 hours of racing, no thanks. I actually want sleep. Yeah, as long as he just doesn't stay in F1, I don't really care. I just don't like him. Knew he gave Max and Vettel title-winning cars. Yeah, I think he's more going to be definitely the brains behind Aston, isn't he, now? I do expect an improvement in Aston. Maybe not straight away, but maybe a little bit of an improvement next season. And the season after that, I expect a larger improvement. Let's have a look. Big up to Tab saying, afternoon, Bobby. Hope you're well. I see their women's team is no better. They are definitely a mid-table team in the WSL, though, Tabs, to be fair. That's not being horrible. It's just the way it is in WSL. They're just mid-table. Yeah. But they did beat us last season, to be fair to them. After 2026, Chris said for Aston Martin to be up there, 2026 will be equal as its new regulations. I see Piastri at Red Bull with Mark Webber being his manager. Ugh. Oh, I like Piastri, though. Oh. I'd need Chris Horner to be gone. I'd need Chris Horner to go, Max to go. Then I'll be all right about Red Bull, if I'm honest. Yeah, I think I'll be all right. Depends who else drives for him. Thoughts on Coot Saga and the possibility of referees having bias or agendas against Arsenal? It's happened for years. Coot will get punished quite severely, if I'm honest. Yeah, he's an R. He's made a big error. And look, for me, and this is where people need to remember this detail, is the Premier League clubs have the power to sort the PMGL out because they finance it. So they need to have a word. I need to sort it out. Everyone you like guessed. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Lando needs to stay away from Red Bull. If he goes to Mercedes, I've got no issues with that. I'd have such an issue with Lando and Max as a team. That would really that could be a major problem because I love Lando. I think Lando's he always makes me smile. He's good hard work. He's got talent, and I think he will do it at some point. Spence with a shot there, easily saved by Van Donsler. Yeah, the thought of a Lando Max combination just, oh god. Yeah, it does happen a lot, unfortunately. I think Carlos Sainz going to Williams is really intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing what Williams must have in the pot somewhere. But obviously, they've done very well this season. They've been doing it right. But Carlos must be going there to think that, I can push them a little bit further on. But Chris said the title was over after 5 races. The gap was too big. Yeah, I think it is. It's done now, isn't it? I don't see anything happening. Max would have to have like 2 DNFs now, wouldn't he? To be honest, which I don't see happening. I love it, but I don't see it happening. But Las Vegas is 6 o'clock next Sunday, isn't it? I'll be up to watch that. Nice way to start a Sunday morning, isn't it? Nice Grand Prix in Las Vegas. Lovely, lovely. Big up to 260 people watching at the moment. Appreciate it. Let's just have a quick look. We've got any Carlisle scores? I just realised 3 o'clocks have been going for a while now. Let's have a look. Could be come way down on the screen here. Now still 0-0. Wimbledon has scored against Barrow. Swindon are up against Accrington. Cheltenham are 2-0 up against MK Dons. Go Cheltenham. What other scores are there? It's 1-1 between Cambridge and Barnsley. Carlisle. Yeah, that's about it. Chris said Williams been sandbagging and preparing the 2026 regulations, which is why Science has gone there. Oh, okay. You had to do that. It's interesting that you're allowed to do it. Or Cooney Cross going for it. Oh, no. Spencer. Right, here's Caldente up against Neville. Neville's done really well against Caldente. So, Caldente wins it back. Tottenham clear it though. Ferrari did it in 2020 when they were finishing outside the top 10. Oh, okay. I've got the car game on this Sky Plus thing. All Bromley so far. Uh-oh. Ooh, no. Oh, dear. Yellow card for Cooney Cross. Yeah, definitely late there on Spence. Substitution here. Let's have a look, see what this is. So I have literally no idea. So Caldente is off. And Kavaji is on. Spence is off. And Thomas is on. Yeah. That's how you got to do it sometimes, isn't it? Don't care how you win, just win it. Here's Rasso, but Rasso's probably been one of the best players for Tottenham today. Spencer's was up there as well, to be fair. She obviously got an early yellow, but she played with it well. Oh, no, she won the ball. Why is that? Why would that be yellow? So, let's have a look. Carlo have some same plan as a way to Salford, trying to frustrate the host. Attack when you see opportunities. Arteta only has one away win in the Champions League, but hey, he's the side. Well, yeah. As Brady says, he's just a naughty little boy. That's all he is. If Carlisle gets results from now till end of the year, then see what. Yeah, I think that's the best way that Chris can look at it right now. See what Carlisle can do for the rest of this year, and then see what the expectation should be. See if Williamson gets some kind of budget for January as well. But I think if they're in the bottom 8, I think he has to go. Personally, that's just my opinion. I think if bottom 8, I think he has to go. I think they need to push on again. If Carlisle gets results from now till end of the year, yeah, 100%. I want Wrexham in the Premier League in the next 5 years. What a story that would be. I could see it happening. I think there'll be another influx of money from somewhere at some point, though. If they have gap above relegation mid-table, get into the new year, then be happy. Well, not happy, content. Yeah, exactly. Carlisle coming into game now, says Peter. Free kick for Arsenal. Summonen's got a yellow card now. There's quite a few yellow cards dished out now. I don't know if I'll be able to find out who's got one and who hasn't. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. See. One, two, three, four. Ruben Moyes coming on. So Catley will go on to left back. Oh, hang on. Vinberg and Gunning Williams is coming on. Vinberg and Gunning Williams. Big up to XGP saying, come on, you Gunners. Big up to you. Carlisle got pace on counter. No wonder he said yeah, earlier. To be fair, Callum Guy, who's back, he's suiting this Williamson possession style. Kadeem Harris making debut. Oh, Kadeem Harris is quite a decent player, to be fair. So that's good. Yeah, I know of Kadeem Harris. Right, 86 minutes played. Here's Beth England. Foul, free kick to Arsenal. They're saying something wrong with Buda. I'm not 100% sure. Harper, who's left wing back, is playing inverting. That's oh god, I hate inverting BS. It's so annoying. So someone told me to invert. I tend to invert something else. I just can't stand it. Like I'm seeing so many things talking about Thomas Partey being right back, saying, "Oh, it means that they give so many different excuses." It's like, come on, people, we can have an opinion. Thomas Partey should not play at right back. Simples. I think with Ben White out, I think we're going to see it a lot more than we wanted to. Bobby under. Oh, is it still Bobby under construction? Oh, sorry. I thought I'd put the camera back. Sorry, guys. There we go. There we go. Thanks, Peter. I didn't really realise it changed. Oh, that's surely a free kick. Surely. How is that not a free? Okay, that's the only one I've disagreed with today. The refs had a really good game, but that for me was a free kick by Neville. No. Nah. To be honest, I don't actually know who I'd give it to, but I wouldn't say Marnham. Don't know who I'd give it to be fair. Trent not being inverted now. Look at him, underslot, better defensively, 100%. I didn't realise. Sorry, I thought I'd put the camera back on. Yellow card for Catley now for time wasting, supposedly. I guarantee Catley would not be time wasting though. It's 3-0 up. 30 seconds left of normal time. Jeez. Get it life. So 4 minutes left. All right, here's Marnham. Oh, here's Fox. Puts in a cross. Oh, this could be a fourth here. Ah. Too far back. Here's Cooney cross. Shot blocked. Here's Volti. Simmons down here. Breezing goal for Carlos from the youth. Looks quality. Chris Happy is playing recently. I love clubs giving. Yeah. Yes. So do I, Peter. I wish clubs would do it more often. It will have a detrimental effect if big clubs don't keep continuously doing it, because the kids aren't going to want to go there because they know it's not going to happen. So they'll go to a lower level because they want to play for the club that they're going to be signing up for. You don't want to. No, you don't want to be at the youth academy at a big club and end up playing for Accrington Stanley or something. You want to make it where you start. Most kids do anyway. Minute and a half left. Final minute. Madrid have started stealing everyone's players for free. Just seen Chris on screen next to Jay. I can imagine Chris is sat there going, and JJ going, yay! That away end looks tight. I could be honest, I can't remember. Yeah, I think Bromley's proper small stadium, isn't it? No, here's Marnham. Marnham with a shot. Wide. Oh, it took a deflection. Did it? No, I didn't think it did. Nice goal kick. So I'm going to guess they'll let Spencer take the goal kick, and that will be full time, I'm guessing. Chris looks stressed. Oh, bless him. Oh, dear. There we go. Full time, people. Right. Has finished. Tottenham 0, Arsenal 3. I will be back next weekend for obviously Arsenal will be back in the Premier League as well. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Big up to everyone that's been tuning in and keep an eye on it. 270 people now watching, so thank you very much. Speak to you all later. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye-bye.